Go ahead.
So I'm Yvonne and I'm a teacher here in Caddo Parish, and I'm the epitome of whenever you pass policies and legislation that it affects a real person and a real family. This is my husband Sam. We have 3 kids. One's a 3rd grader, a 2nd grader, and a 1-year-old. But specifically today, I want to address the extended sick leave absences policies that we have in place. So of course I have a 1-year-old, so I was pregnant last year, and one of the policies is that for maternity leave you have to suck dry all of your accumulated leave before you can go on extended sick leave. So of course, being out with him, I dried up all my accumulated leave and then a little bit of extended sick leave. So when I started the school year with a 1-year-old, I had 12 days like everybody else, even though I had saved up. My husband at that time went to Afghanistan to fight this great war that we have going on, and so I was at home with 3 kids, a 3rd grader, a 2nd grader, and a 1-year-old, with 12 days to spread across awards ceremonies, school events, and then anything, well visits, checkups for the baby as well. So of course those days were done by the time December hit. About that same time that all my days were dried up, my husband was injured in Afghanistan. So I received the phone call that he was injured and that they were going to pull him out of theater and send him stateside for surgery. And it just so happened that that was right around Christmas break, so I could leave and make it to San Diego. That's where they were putting him in town for his surgery. And that's what my family did. We packed up and we said, okay, we have 2 weeks. We can go be there for the day of the surgery and for the recovery. And we were. And I think that meant a lot to him, to have us there for his recuperation, for his recovery, just to see us there. Otherwise, he would have been alone in a hospital room because he's taken away from all of his friends in his unit, so he needed his family. When the doctor made the next appointment for his follow-up, they gave him a month of rest, and he can't come home during that. He's got to stay at a Navy facility and receive his Navy medical treatment. They set it for January 6th, which was our return to work day and our return to school day. And I could not leave my husband, who was at that time on about 3 different pain medicines, and he'll tell you that if you talk to him at any point during that month, he cannot remember a conversation or games that we played or events that we went to. He has no recollection of that because he was on a lot of different kind of medication. And I thought I needed to be there for that appointment to figure out what was going to happen for him, how his recovery was going to go, to help him make decisions. And what it boiled down to when I started calling about extended sick leave, what can I do, my choices were, I could take 3 days. That's what I needed, was 3 days to go to the appointment and be able to make it home in time for school. I could take 3 days without pay, which is $250, times 3, at a time where my family is suffering great expense to be in San Diego, California, to take care of him. Or I had to take a minimum of 10 days off to even apply for my extended sick leave. So my choices were choose to be with your family and help them, or choose to abandon your students at Woodlawn Leadership Academy. And after talking with him, the choice was easy. I had to take extended sick leave, so I had to take at least 10 days